What is going on, all you shrimp keepers? So today we are picking up an import. I figured I would shoot a video for you guys showing you the process of picking up an import and what it's like putting it away and just the whole day. So it's Monday. Monday is always our import day. Today is a little bit bigger than normal because of July 4th. A lot of places are closed next week, so we doubled down this week, got a big one in, and a lot of shrimp, so that's exciting. Some fish, but mostly shrimp. And so I'm taking you guys along the journey. I'll show you right now. I'm heading up to Cleveland. That's where we pick up our imports. I got my Starbucks, I'm ready to go. Got my audio book, and it's about an hour and 15-minute drive. So it's pretty relaxing, but I'm heading up there right now. I'll show you when we get up there, and I'm just gonna enjoy my audiobook and drink some coffee. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. So I just got to Southwest Air Cargo, right behind me. I got to start loading boxes. There's a bunch of boxes. I'll show you once they're all loaded in the truck, but this process gets a little hectic, so I got to get it pretty quick. All right, I'm sweating now, so I need to take this hoodie off, but she's all loaded up. I think it's 18 boxes, something like that. I know there's 12 of these big ones from Taiwan, and the rest of these are just from like New Indo and places like that. So we got to get this back to the shop. So let's get moving, and I'll show you guys when we get there. All right, so the import came in a little late, so I'm just getting ready to pull back in. We're gonna have to rush through this because normally, let me see if you guys can see the time. You can't. It's like 2 o'clock. Normally we get back about 1, so we lost an hour, and the team normally leaves at 3. So when we get back, it's gonna be pretty hectic trying to get all this done before 3. Hopefully the team doesn't have to stay too late, or hopefully they can still get out on time. But we're gonna rally all the troops, get this done as quick as possible, and we'll show you guys how this all goes, especially on a huge import and arriving late. So you guys get the full experience today. Okay, I just got back. I parked over at the front building because most of this import is shrimp. So I messaged the team. Let's go get everyone. I'll get this open for them. But yeah, this is a big import coming in late. Not ideal, but you know, flights do get delayed. That's the nature of the beast, and you know, it just is what it is. So let's go see who we can rally. Get the door open, and then walk on down. See where everyone is. There's Dinah. Dinah, you ready? Where's Curtis at? In there. Curtis, you ready? Okay, so we got Curtis and Dinah. I better go get the shipping team and then the other husbandry team. So I'm walking over to our shipping room that's on the other side of our building. Let's see if they're up here. Ooh, they're getting work done. Lexi's working hard. You guys built another shelf, huh? I like it. Are you guys ready for import?
They just went out there, actually.
Oh, they did? Did Liv go with them?
Yeah, she like literally just missed them.
Okay, perfect. I'll head out there now then.
Yep.
So they just went out this way, and then Dante and Jacob are in the back building. Most of the marketing team's off today, or I would recruit their help, but yeah, they're over there working. So let me go see what they're doing, see if Dante and Jacob came out. But yeah, this is pretty typical for us. Let's go see. All the girls, they're beasts. They're probably winging these things down the steps already. Anyway, long day. Oh, I already see Lauren. She's ready to go.
That look like this.
Yeah, Dante's already over here.
We're gonna go downstairs.
Dude, Faith, you're gonna be sweating. Roasting.
You see this number on the side? If you can kind of keep those organized, that'll help.
Number 12 is fish, so we can keep that in here.
What's up?
What's up, Shallon?
I'm about ready to do some import.
That's good. Is it heavy?
Weighs more than I do.
All right, I better jump in and help. But yeah, so we got to get it all down the steps. I only got a second, but we got a nice little assembly line going. Liv's taking the fish over. Are you helping with fish, or where do you want her?
Just gonna ask. Yeah, come help with fish.
Okay, and then you guys can help over here when you're done.
Sounds good.
So they're taking the fish over just to show you. It's like 6 boxes of fish. And then get on here. So 4 people are gonna do that, and then the rest of the team is gonna help down here. I think we got 11 boxes, and the team ready. Lauren loves being on camera, by the way. All right, so step 1 is we have all these boxes. We have a master list of what they all are, and then each one is numbered. So like this would be 246. So then we can look on the sheet to see what 246 is supposed to be and put it to where it needs to go. So like 246 would be Bloody Mary shrimp. So we'll just keep at it. We got all of them opened up. They're started on fish over there. They're setting out these ones in order. That way it's easy to tell what it is. So now we're over in the fish building. I just wanted to show you, biggest thing with these guys is we need to get them floating right away. And then once we get them floating, they're only in the bag for 5 minutes. That's kind of our cutoff. So initially it's huge organization to try to get these in the tank, where they're going. Like they almost have everything done. It's probably only been 5 minutes. So now it's seeing where everything's going. We got our acclimation stuff set up. We always use black because black reduces stress. And that's why we only try to keep them floating for 5 minutes. Because after 5 minutes, they start getting stressed out. They're using more oxygen, and then it gets a little tough on them. And so the ammonia spikes in the bag. We can start seeing, you know, ammonia burn, things like that. So we try to do it pretty quick. Other thing you'll note is we always turn off the lights because we want to reduce the amount of stress as much as humanly possible. Also, we always mark blue. That means fresh import. That means it's going through its first 2 weeks. And that's how we do it. So these guys are working hard. I'll take you back next door. That's Dante, by the way. So shout out to Dante. Shout out to Robbie says, what a guy. So that's what we're working on. They almost got everything sorted. Do you guys have any issues or no?
The only issue is that, you know how we added red, neon, blue eyes?
They didn't send them?
They sent them, but they weren't on the list, so.
Oh, so we never got billed for them. Oh, everything looks good. So we'll get out of their hair and go back to the shrimp building, see how that's going while they get all this stuff floating. So like I said, this is a fairly big import for us, especially since we're on the time crunch of coming in late. So we got Curtis is kind of organizing with Dinah. They're the ones that mainly take care of this building. We have Faith running things to the tank. Lauren and Shallon are breaking down boxes just so we kind of stay up and ahead. This building, we like to float things for at least 30 minutes. Today it might be a little bit shorter, which we don't like doing, but we are on a time crunch. So we lay all the bags out based on the order number or based on the bag number. That way we know what we have. We can mark it off on the invoice as we put it in the tank, and then somebody can go through and verify that everything's there before we actually start putting it in the tank. And so there's a lot to be done, but as you can see already, we got bags floating, and then we got a bunch of bags over here. So it's really just getting them in the tanks now, which I'm gonna help them with because it is gonna be a time crunch. But I'll bring you guys back in here in a little bit and show you the update. So the team is gonna finish floating all the Neocaridina, which is over here and over there. Donna might need my help. I'm gonna go through and verify that all the Caridina are in the right tanks and it's the right bag number. That way, you know, we don't accidentally put, you know, crystal red in with crystal black because it can happen. And so that's what I'm gonna go through now. Like I said, we have our master list right here, and that's what we're gonna use to make sure that everything is appropriate. Okay, so I just went through all of the Caridina shrimp. There's a couple of bags we were missing that were in the wrong place, so that's why we checked. We got everything, it was all where it needs to be. I need to go confirm all the Neocaridina, the fish are in the other building, which they're confirming separately. We got Lauren and Faith doing some crayfish. So they're literally counting to 60, putting 60 in a cup, putting that in one tank, dumping it, and then doing the next tank, so. Too bad she can't count to 60. Darn it, we hate to see it. Little old me? Not little old me. So we got some more crayfish to do. Curtis explained to Shallon how to acclimate these. They've been floating for about 30 minutes now, so we can get started. So I might run over and check on the fish building real quick and see how they're doing, but these guys seem to be doing really good. Dinah said she wanted to be on camera. Dinah never says that. So we did just go through all this, all of the new Caridina. We're in the right places, all organized correctly. We were missing a few bag labels for the orange pumpkin and the golden backs, but everything is floating. It's been floating for about 30 minutes. So Curtis and Dinah are gonna start doing that. I'm gonna run next door and see how they're doing. I see Jacob. So we did get most stuff broken down and ready to go. I'm gonna run some of this outside, see how they're doing. We got Shallon actually cutting and doing Caridina, and then they're still working on the crabs or the crayfish. All right, so it's funny that I'm winded. Don't tell anyone, because, you know, I had to carry a couple boxes. I don't usually do this kind of stuff, but it's kind of fun. So they're still working behind me. As you can see, there's Jacob right there. I'm gonna go check in with them, see how much longer they got. It's, I wanna say about 2:20. So I got back about 30 minutes ago. So fish should be coming along. They're just starting to acclimate, shrimp, and then hopefully we'll get everyone over to the shrimp building and doing that pretty quick. So let's hope everything goes smooth. We'll see. How much do you guys have left over here?
Everything's put away.
Everything's put away? Did we need to start anything on medicine?
So they all look pretty good.
Good.
I only have 3 deaths.
Nice.
I think Jacob had like 1,
So
right?
3 deaths?
I was with family.
Okay, so only 3. You only had 1? That's great.
0.
0, let's go. Dude. The blue eyes, the plecos? The L144 blue-eyed plecos. So that's good. So you guys, are you guys able to come help next door then? Perfect,
We
okay.
were just doing finishing stuff.
Perfect. Okay, well let's do it. So here's what a tank looks like as we're doing it. So I got a net, I got a catch cub. This is where I'm netting out any that came in DOA. This pond actually did pretty good. This is, I believe, 1,600 shrimp. So there's still some in there that I need to pull out, but I want to show you roughly what a fresh pond looks like. The team went through and cleaned it this weekend. Still got the snails in there, but it looks so much better. And so this one's pretty much good to go. We just have to medicate it, and then ACCR just to neutralize any ammonia that came in with the bags. But we throw all the bags away here, and we actually dump the water right into the tank because our tank is not pre-filtered, so we need some ammonia. That way we can dose with our turbo, and then it gets the tank cycled immediately. And so that's why we do that. Plus we're gonna medicate, so we're not really worried about any bacteria getting into here. So this is what a pond looks like. What's that, Donna? So I got Donna across from me. I'm gonna put this pond away. What were you saying?
I don't remember.
She said she doesn't remember now. But anyway, I'm gonna start working on this pond, and then got a couple ponds left. Hopefully we can get the team out of here somewhat on time. It's already 3 o'clock, so they're gonna be over a little bit, but we got 4 people helping in this room, and then over in the Caridina rack, we got a bunch of others working and helping with that. So I wanna circle back with the shipping team, see how they're doing. Hopefully they're making good progress. Ooh, Lexi, you almost got this whole row done, huh? That's really good. You just got this one left, and then Shallon's almost done over there, maybe a couple tanks left. How are you guys doing on crayfish?
We have a lot left.
Lot left. Is there room for another person to help you? Okay.
Take all the hands we can get.
I could help it.
Well, actually, if you can use 4, then the 4 of you can just finish crayfish as soon as they're done putting Caridina away. Lexi, have you had any deaths higher than 5?
Yeah, I have them in a cup over there. Only the crystal black, there are 31.
Ooh, okay. So that was a crystal black. She said there was 31. That was the only one that had any deaths? That's really good. But 31 seems pretty high. Okay, well, thank you guys. So the crystal blacks were right here and right there. So they had 31. So it looks like probably 1 bag went bad. There's 100 in a bag, so that means 1 just had high loss. You can see these guys kind of climbing up the side. That means they really needed oxygen. So maybe one of their bags just kind of lost oxygen, caused a couple to die, caused ammonia burn. Whereas like this tank, you don't see any hanging on the side. So I'll take you through and show you things that we got in after we get it all put away. But I wanted to do like a 3/4 of the way little snippet for you guys. So everybody's still working hard except for me, but I better get back to it. So we are nearing the end of import. I need to go check in with the Caridina team, the shipping team that's doing Caridina. But I want to take you through and kind of show you like what an import looks like roughly. Now granted, we got in like, I want to say it's like 35 to 40,000 shrimp. So it's a ton of shrimp. So deaths might seem high, but in retrospect, they're actually pretty low. So we had 3 ponds or 3 types of shrimp that didn't come in so good, which means they had 1 bag that might have been bad, something like that. So I'll show you that stuff. I'll show you like what a normal one looks like, so on and so forth. And so we'll do that. Then we'll go check on the Caridina and see how all that's going. So you guys just sit back and you guys get to experience what this day looks like. So this one's red Rillies. It's one of the ones that came in bad. I want to say we got in 1,600 of them and maybe like 200 dead. There's still a live one in there. So we'll go through and pull these out because some of them aren't moving when we pull them. There's another one that's probably alive. Some of them aren't moving when we put them in here just because they're shocked or whatever. So that's roughly what that one looked like. And then we go over here. This is the road that I did. So we got yellows, which there's still a bunch alive in there. So we'll go back through and re-catch them out. This is all fresh water, so it's not something that has ammonia in it. I'm gonna has deaths in there, so like the ammonia will spike. This is actually one of the ones that did good. The assorted Neocaridina did actually really good. And here's the other assorted Neocaridina. So like next to nothing. But if you come over to the painted fire reds, these are just bigger shrimp. So we had a whole bag come in DOA, which is, you know, not typical. It does happen, unfortunately. So that's really sad. So about 200 losses in there. And then this was another one of our really bad ones, the mono shrimp. They did not come in good. We lost pretty much a whole bag, which is 500. So you look in here, you still got a couple sitting up on the top. So there's maybe like 5 in there that are still alive. So we'll net those out. Now granted, that's not bad water. That's literally water taken from here, put in here, and then the deaths added in. So if they're in there for like an hour, the ammonia would build up and it would be not so good. But it's not bad right off the bat. And that's why we do it that way. Same thing, Dinah's working on, I believe these are the orange pumpkins. You can see a couple in there and a lot of shrimp. Dante's over there working on the yellows. We got Liv working on some cherries. The blues are my other favorite one, and they actually came in pretty good. So we got it in roughly 1,200. Actually, I think it was 1,600. No, I don't know. It was either 1,200 or 1,600. So these guys actually did really good, and you can see like how deep dark blue these guys are. So one of my favorite shrimp. And so a couple alive in there, like this one's alive, that one's alive. I think that's it, maybe, yeah, that's it. So we'll net those out. That pond didn't have any, so that's actually really good. And then that's what we got going on. So let me go over here. Actually, I'll just walk over here real quick. And hey, Curtis, will you go back through all the death cups and pull out the live ones and just throw them right in the pond? Thanks, dude. And then over here, let's see how they're doing. So Lexi, go good? You only had the 35. That was the only one that was above 5.
31, yeah.
31, the crystal blacks.
Yeah.
And then Shallon, how many did you have above 5?
1.
You just had 1, and what was it?
It was 5. It was
EO7, so red fancies. Scooting behind you. The black fancies actually. There's still one in there. So again, we'll get, there's another one. So we'll get these guys on medicine, get them healthy. And yeah, that's part of the process. So Sean, what do you think?
Love it.
She said love it, just in case you didn't hear it. Lauren's face will always tell you the truth. Lauren, what do you think?
About?
Today, import. Yeah, there it is. Curtis, what happened? Well, at least it was just the blues, and there wasn't very many in there. But hey,
And they were all dead.
what?
And they were all dead.
And they were all dead. There's 2 live ones in there. I saw them.
I got one.
Oh, you got them? Perfect. Well, hey, you know, hey, I like your Crocs, man. Look at those. Darn it. So we got Brooke's puppy, Ozzy, and Liv's dog, Moose, to wrap up the day. They're both playing, having a great time. Look at them. So we did just finish up. So I got to go do a few other things. I'll show you guys tomorrow kind of the aftermath and how everything went. But I did want to show you the puppies.